Hi friends, welcome to my channel. After 2 weeks of not posting, I am back. We went to my garden and to our vineyard and did some jobs. It was really nice weather, and the first job that I wanted to finish was install garden mole repellent device that I purchased a few weeks ago. I already asked my husband to put it in the garden, but he forgot to turn it on, so it wasn't working for a few weeks. And you can already hear the buzzing. I am hoping that it will scare moles and other little creatures that like to eat my produce, and they will decide to leave. I wrapped it in plastic, dug a hole and put it inside. It should be in the ground because the vibration should spread there. So hopefully it will help at least a little bit. I am surrounded by fields, so these creatures will always find a way. I will be back probably in a week, and I'm really curious if I will find any new mole piles. Next, I went on and planted some cereals. It's not much, it's just for me, for the experience of growing it. And I think I already started wrong. I was supposed to plant them in fall, so in September, October, or November. And I'm here planting it in beginning of March. This one is einkorn. I was surprised how little there was. I think it was only about 200 seeds, but okay, it's an experiment. I have never grown any cereals before, and right now I'm raking it in. At the end, I also watered it because I have a lot of wind here, and the soil was really dry. It didn't rain for a couple of months. Fortunately, after planting this, it started raining. It's raining. This is the third day right now, so it's really good. Next is some oat variety. I think it's called Pilas oats, that was sent to me as a gift. I'm going to sow it the same way I did einkorn wheat. Just spread it on the soil and rake it in. I did give it a little bit water, and again it was about 250 seeds, so not much, just to see how it grows. And well, it's an experiment. I want to see if I'm able to grow here in this climate any cereals, and if I will like it. Oats, I would like to collect the oat tops and maybe milky oats as a medicinal plants. Next, I'm going to plant hull-less oats. They look much better. I think they're smaller than the previous one. I was interested in this variety because I gave oats as a first meal to my baby, and I wanted to grow it for the future. I know it's probably a foolish idea to grow your own cereals. We grow a lot of them here in Slovakia, so it's not that bad idea, but I don't have space for it. But as an experiment, and at the time I really wanted to feed my baby the best of the best. So I got these seeds from brown envelope seeds from Ireland. It was the only place that had hulless oats, because I was looking for those specifically, and also einkorn. I'm checking my elephant garlic and regular garlic that I planted in October. They're already out from the ground, and there is also onions there. I'm checking some more garlics and onions on top of my root cellar, where I planted them. I think it was in late November, and few flowers that are growing there. These are crocuses. I'm so happy that things are starting to grow and flower. This is sage. It doesn't look so happy, but hopefully with better weather it will wake up and grow more. I'm checking few plants behind my fence. This is a hazelnut 3. It's about 3-4 years old, already big, but still it needs time, and it looks okay. Here in this spot I have 3 more planted. They're really small, maybe 1 or 2 years, but they look okay and ready for spring. Next to them I planted about 20 to 30 more hazelnuts, like the whole nuts, and I hope they will sprout and grow, because I want to plant them around my fence. I'm back inside my garden, and you can see how many mold piles I have here, and that's the reason why I installed the device. I'm hoping that it will help at least a little bit. This is my strawberry patch. It's really dry. I hope at least few of them will survive and grow, so that I can multiply them. And I found more crocuses in my tilled garden, and this is the moment when we decide to start mending the soil and pull out the roots that were there. I don't have that on camera, but I think here it is already done, and my husband had an idea to put some old wood that we had here and use it as a walkway in the garden. I think it's absolutely fantastic, because we have a lot of old wood here, so at least I will get rid of few pieces, and it will also separate and organize things in the garden a little bit. I'm leaving these crocuses here for now, until I will be planting something there. I don't know where I will plant them, but it's not that important. I had few elephant garlics at home, and they already sprouted, so we are not going to eat them. I know it's not good to plant garlic in spring, but I decided to try it. We will see. I have finished planting them and already watered my cereals, and my lovely husband decided to take out his drone, and he made this amazing footage. After that we moved to the vineyard. We already finished pruning, but there is more work. There is also maintenance of the vines and just tying the branches to the wire. Previous owners were using colorful wires to secure a grapevine to the wooden stake and also the canes to the wire. We decided to collect all the wires and use just only one for the stake, and we are using degradable twine for the canes. This way, at the end of the season, we don't have to be careful with the twine. If it was a plastic, we would have to collect it. We make sure that everything is tight, secured, and ready for next season. Next time we come here, we will finish the last row and we can start getting rid of weeds. There is a lot of tall grass in between rows, and I want to get rid of it before the season starts. This is our second season. Last year we didn't have time for anything like this. We had newborn baby and we were happy that we got the vineyard pruned. We are finished for the day, and this is one bucket of wires that we have collected.